Wake up. It's the Flow Show, no filter. We're going to get into it today. The thoughts, views, and opinions shared on the Flow Show, no filter are for educational and entertainment purposes only. I am not a professional. I am just good. Happy thirsty Thursday. You know, on Thursdays, what's the reminder? Drink your water. I got my water right here with me. Take a swig. I've even been trying to take it a step further. I drink warm water now, like room temperature water. You know, you're getting old. So, how's everybody doing today? Shout out to all my Apple and Spotify listeners. Shout out to my live studio audience, the Breakfast Crew, the most popular crew in the podcast game. The Flow Show Breakfast Crew. Shout out to y'all. Feeling good. We had Thursday. We almost there. We almost made it to Friday. We got one more day, so let's enjoy this Thursday. Week is flying by. Crazy news week. This is a news week where it's like, today we're going to have another gumbo episode. Because we all caught up on all our usual suspects. Diddy, no new Diddy news to really talk about. What else? Luigi, we all caught up on him. Everybody who else, everybody what we deal with, pretty much we caught up. So we're going to just kind of talk about everything that's been going on this week. Certain stuff I hadn't had a chance to talk about because we had other things we had to get to and discuss. So y'all know how we do this, the shrimp gumbo episode. It's gonna be a little bit of this, a little bit of that, but it's all gonna make sense, and it's all gonna be important stories that we need to pay attention to. But before I go further, it just got to the point. I gotta say something, y'all. Y'all know I rant to y'all. We gotta stop being so butthurt when somebody has a difference of opinion. It's just getting out of control and out of hand, and I don't like it. Like, and it's not even the younger generation. It's the old fuckers like me, and a little bit younger than me, and a little bit older than me, and in that age range. It's like, I don't know what the hell is going on. I don't know if this is how our generation was, but our generation was raised like this. I don't know what it is. But people act like we all got to think alike in order for us to get along. People act like because you have a different religious or different political view, that just negates everything else. And now we got to be enemies, or now I can't support you. And it's like, grow the fuck up, man. Like it's really getting to the point where I think a lot of times we don't understand and mature and raise and understand. People grow up, people have different experiences, have different relationships, different culture. So many different things happen before you see somebody. Before you meet me, before I meet you, you got a million bazillion experiences in your life that make up what decisions you make, who you follow, who you into, who you relate with. And if you judging people because of that, you're missing the whole fucking point. Yeah, have your guy. Have who you rooting for. It's almost like teams. You might be a Joe Biden or a Kamala supporter. You might be a Trump supporter. You might love Elon Musk. You might say, fuck Elon Musk. There are all different reasons why people choose who they with. You root for your person, you support your person, and that's that. Too many people live and die and hang on stupid shit to judge somebody on. I judge people how they treat me. I judge people how they treat me. I don't give a fuck if you like Elon Musk or not. If you love Elon or if you hate Elon, if you treat me with respect and appreciate and treat me right, I love you. If you mess with Biden, and maybe I don't, or maybe I do, I still don't put that on you. I don't judge you for that. And it's too much of that going on. Way too much. Somebody told me you want to lose a friend real quick. Tell them your political views. Tell them your religious views. Quickest way to lose a fake friend or a fake follower or a fake supporter. The message today is everybody just need to grow the fuck up. You know what I do? Whether I'm for Trump or against Trump, I'll support who I am all the way up into the presidential race. And once Trump wins, he won, whether I was with him or not, I'm going to say, hey, man, I'm going to tell you, hey, your guy won. Congratulations. Let's move forward. It ain't no big deal. I don't hate people for who they like or don't like or any of that. And it's too much of that going on. And it's all the old heads that's doing this shit. It ain't none of the young people. The young people will love you and treat you right and respect you, whether you agree with who they want politically or whether you agree with religion they with. Because I guess they coming up in more of an era of accepting everybody for who they are or whatever. But it's all these old 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, and 70-year-olds that get too caught up in, okay, this person likes this person, so now I hate you. And it's like, it's disgusting. It's disgusting. I respect and appreciate everybody, and I understand I might have a certain opinion on this. You might have another opinion. That's life. That's called being an adult and understanding that we don't all have to think exactly alike. And it just is getting to the point where it's like, I'm wondering what is the problem? Where did we go wrong where we think that we need to live in echo chambers? And if you don't know what an echo chamber is when you're in an environment where everybody echoes what you want to say, what you want to hear, and what you're comfortable to hear. But guess what happens in echo chamber? Or guess what doesn't happen, I should say? Growth. See, I'm good at what I do because I pay attention to every side. I don't stay on one side and shut my eyes to the world. And since Elon Musk is a hot button topic, I'm gonna use him as an example. Elon Musk does things that I like, I praise him. He do stuff I don't like, I call him out. But you got some people who they can't accept that. They can't accept you calling out one of their heroes or somebody that they're into. I don't have a problem with Elon. I'll say one thing about Elon, and somebody will get all pissed and tell me, well, I thought, why would you? He's trying to help. Look, everybody gets smoked. This is an equal opportunity show. But one thing, like I've always said before, I was one of the first people in the fucking America with a Tesla. I knew it. The frustrating part is I knew about Elon Musk before 99% of you motherfuckers. That's the funny part. I was supporting Elon Musk back in 2016, 2017. Go check my old social media. White Tesla X. The $120,000 Tesla. And I'm only saying that to say I don't judge people at all. I go moment by moment. I go moment by moment, meaning it's like family. If you do something I don't like, I'm gonna speak on it. But that don't mean I hate you. That don't mean I hate people who love you. That just means I'm speaking on this particular thing, and that's that. It's just getting to the point where if you can't accept what people that think uh differently than you, then you probably need to stay off social media. Because social media is social media, meaning everybody is socialized. But what's disappointing is I notice it's not none of the young people. We supposed to be an example. But if you look at how a lot of us act on social media and how butthurt we get about an opinion, it's embarrassing. I can root against your guy, and then when he win, I can say, "Hey, congratulations!" And I'm actually happy for you that your guy won, even though I might be upset. So I say all that to say that's why I'm independent. But now, speaking of independent, Mayor Adams, people gonna be tripping. He going independent right after those charges drop. We're gonna talk about that today. I've been independent. I don't know what all the now they trying to Mayor Adams and different people that never was independent before trying to be. I've been independent, and I've been independent for the reason that I started this show off with. I don't want to have to say whatever the Democrats want me to say. Do y'all know that how much the Democrats and the Republicans tried to recruit me because of my platform when all that political stuff was going on? I wouldn't take a dollar because I don't want to be on this bitch saying whatever y'all want me to say. Because Democrats giving me 20,000, not all of my content got a slant to the Democrats, or the Republicans want to pay me 20,000, and now all my stuff got a slant to the Republicans. I don't give a shit about the money. See, that's the difference between me. I care about being straight down the middle. So don't nothing piss me off more when one side, when I speak on one issue, that side said, "Oh, well, you're a leftist, you're this, you're that." Or if I speak on the other side, then and I tell them like this: one day I got people on the right mad at me. The next day I got people on the left mad at me. That's how I know I'm doing it perfectly how I want to do it. I'm independent, which means when something get in front of me, guess what? I don't have to spin it for the Democrats, or I don't have to spin it for the Republicans. I could look at what's right in front of me. I could look what's right in front of me and judge that fucking issue. That's why I love being independent. Now, I don't take nothing away from you. Like I said, I don't judge people for their choices. You grew up, you got a family, you got friends, you got grannies, you got parents who instilled in you whatever they instill. So if you're a Democrat, I love you and I appreciate and respect your decision. If you're a Republican, same thing. I love and appreciate your decision. I just like to be independent because I don't want to feel like I have to say one thing or the other. And that's why my movement is taking the fuck off, because you would think that's common sense, but it's not so common these days. These days, you got to be one side or the other, or everybody hates you. So I remove myself from that whole thing. I'm independent, and it's funny. People so much don't want to have an intelligent conversation about stuff. They just want to label you. Don't label me. Debate me. If you have something of value to bring to the conversation that maybe I didn't say it. Don't attack me, because that's wasting your platform. That's wasting your voice. Don't attack my opinion. Give yours. Maybe you'll add some value. Maybe you'll make me say, "Wow, you know what? I didn't know that about Jasmine Crockett. Or I didn't know that about Kamala. Or I didn't know that about Trump. Or I didn't know that about Elon. Or I didn't know that." Take that opportunity to educate, not attack. it's been going on, but it's getting worse and worse. Which is why I love my community. I love the Flow Show No Filter, because it's a bunch of people who come from different walks of life, different situations, different backgrounds, but we all love each other and we all got each other's back in this movement, and we don't judge anybody. I tell a person like this, every now and then I'll speak on something and somebody will come on and say, I didn't know that. Why would you talk about that person? I don't want to support you no more. And it's like, I had to keep it nice, but since I'm talking to y'all and I'm just talking in the air, I can say I could be a little candid. I want to say, check this out, motherfucker. Just listen to me one time. And then y'all tell me if I'm tripping. Do y'all realize I give 3 to 4 to sometimes even 5 takes a day? I give 5 opinions, 5 takes a day. And I've been doing that shit for pretty much longer than 2 years. We know how many days is in a year. So that comes out to about 3. I've probably given about 3,000 takes over the past 2 years. If you think I think somebody going to agree with all 3,000 plus takes that I give, you ain't got them all. See, my community ain't built on pandering. So it's not built on somebody agreeing with every take that I say. I give 5 takes a day. It is humanly impossible for anybody in this community or anybody following me. It is impossible for us to agree 3,000 times. And I already know that going in, which is already why I tell y'all, if you have a problem with different opinions, this ain't the community for you. I don't judge any of my community. That's why if you look at my followers, you're going to see hella Trump supporters. You're going to see hella Elon supporters, hella Biden supporters, you're going to see all kinds of people, because guess what? I don't judge them like some of the people try to judge, which not just me, just in general. The same people who judge and get mad at a take, I be wanting to tell them, do you know how many things I see on my followers and my listeners, how many things that is on everybody else's pages that I don't agree with? Do you think when I go to y'all pages, there are people who disagree with a take here or something I said here? Do you think if I go to your post, you don't think I'm gonna find all kind of shit that I disagree with that you posting? But that don't bother me. Like I understand it. I actually am the type of person, I like different opinions. I like to see and hear what you may think, even if it's totally different than what I think. I guess I'm weird, but that's interesting to me. That's what life is all about. So I just had to open up with that, y'all. I don't want to get too long-winded on it, but it's just really just, as much as I'm talking about the people who do that, I'm actually really bigging up our community, because we ain't like that. And that's why I love y'all to death. And that's why I get up my ass up every morning on time and load up this equipment and give y'all my news and views every day, because I appreciate the hell out of y'all. Because if I had to be dealing with a bunch of the people who just judge you on I couldn't even do this job. I couldn't even do this job, because a lot of times people they only see their side of it. They don't see your side. And it gets annoying. It's like, look, I wish I could agree. I wish we could agree on every take. I wish every day, every take, all the 5,000 takes I may have, I wish we all just agreed on, but that ain't the way life works. Like they say, what my family used to say, my uncle used to say, if you want fair, you better take your ass to a carnival, because life ain't fair. So let's get into what the hell we got going on. So did y'all see Claude Van-diddy? We got Claude Van-diddy. We got Young Thug might be going back to jail. Mayor Adams done beat his case, or they done dropped their case, and now Mayor Adams is going independent. It's just a mess, y'all. So let's get into John Claude Van Damme first, because I haven't seen him since back in the day. And the first thing he pops up, he got something freaky going on. So we got to talk about it today. Let's get into it. The Flow Show, no filter. So this comes from NDTV World. Actor John Claude Van Damme accepted sex with 5 women as a gift, a report. And this happened, these were 5 Romanian women. So let's see what the article talking about. The 64-year-old Street Fighter actor, y'all remember John Claude Van Damme, right? I used to love karate and fighting movies and stuff. So I was a big John Claude Van Damme back in the day. And then I didn't even know guys could do a split. He was the first guy that I knew could do a split. I said, damn, I didn't even know guys were capable of doing a split. But let's continue. So they say it was 5 Romanian women that were given to him as a gift that came from a criminal network led by Morel Bolia. The 64-year-old Street Fighter actor is accused of accepting 5 Romanian women as a gift from a criminal network led by that same group. Romanian authorities have filed a complaint with the Directorate for Investigating Organized Crime and Terrorism, alleging the 64-year-old was aware the women were victims of human trafficking. The alleged incident, now y'all remember, there's the Tate brothers, who got some sex trafficking something going on overseas, over in Romania or wherever. So I don't know what the hell going on over there, but it ain't good. During an event organized by Van Damme, one of the women later provided testimony about that. And that's what led to the investigation. Attorney Adrian, who represented the victims, said this, and I quote, "The women were in a state of vulnerability with clear indications of exploitation." He further said several Romanians under investigation for forming a criminal group and trafficking offered Jean-Claude Van Damme 5 Romanian women. The recipient knew their condition, meaning they knew what was going on, and he willingly accepted sex for pay. Now, I'm gonna pause right here. This is a perfect example. There are so many guys that get upset that I cover these type of cases, because there is a group of guys, mostly guys, a few women, but there's a group who don't believe victims. So when you cover stuff like this, they get upset. So am I supposed to stop talking about it? Or does that group just have to relax, sit back, and let me do my job? And I'm bringing that up because this group, there's different groups who don't want different things said, but no group is more important than the other group. And I want people to know that. So, same thing that you might, like that I cover, or like that people cover, or like that people standing up for victims. And then other things you might not like, but you just got to sit there, because it's not about you. It's not about me. This is a cause. And so I'm going to continue. It's the second high-profile case from Romania after Andrew and Tristan Tate were arrested on sex trafficking charges in 2022 and only recently permitted to leave the country. So let's take it back. For those that might not know who Jean-Claude Van Damme is, he is a Belgian martial artist, actor, and filmmaker, best known for his action films like Bloodsport, Kickboxer, I like that movie, Universal Soldier, I like that movie, and others. He trained karate, known for kickboxing in Hollywood, and he is nicknamed the Muscles from Brussels. He became a major actor back in the 90s. And as a teenager, competed in a lot of karate stuff. But Jean-Claude Van Damme is one of those names that you just say the name, somebody know who he is. But I think, I don't know what's going on in Romania, but they obviously have a serious trafficking situation going on there. And we haven't had much details. But what they're saying is France has the final say-so as far as bringing more charges or whatever. So we're going to look out for that. But I think, I don't know, we might be looking at another, Jean-Claude Van Damme might be Jean-Claude Van-diddy. We shall see. So that's definitely something I will be paying close attention to. Like I always say, it could be nothing or it could be something. We will find out. And then Eric Adams situation has the whole internet, especially the political world, in a uproar. The political world is mad as hell. First of all, I'm gonna tell you what happened. Mayor Adams, first of all, they dropped his corruption case. Y'all know he had a big case. Mayor Adams had a huge indictment. It happened right around the time with Diddy. He got caught up in the Diddy world. And it looked like his ass was grass. Well, apparently his ass ain't grass no more. Grass has been cut. This is coming out of the New York Post. New York City Mayor Eric Adams' historic corruption case dismissed, clearing the way for his second term campaign. Mayor Eric Adams' corruption case got squashed Wednesday when a federal judge ruled that they will toss it out, and they say they don't want to hold grudges against Mayor Adams, whatever that means. So the judge dismissed this historic criminal case against Adams with prejudice, leaving him free to campaign for a second term without fearing that President Trump's Department of Justice will revive the charges. As I've said all along, this case should have never been brought, and I did nothing wrong, according to Adams. People have blasted the ruling, blasted the DOJ for seemingly taking the brazen step of pushing for the case to be tossed in exchange for Adams rolling out the White House aggressive immigration agenda. And so I'm gonna stop there real quick. So this is what people are pissed off about. This is what everybody's been arguing about. This is what I'm seeing online. There were a lot of people saying that Mayor Adams was going hard on the illegal immigration agenda for Trump, and he was doing that so he could get out of his case. I think everybody saw that online. And people were saying that for a long time. So now when this happens, it's started a shitstorm. So now there's coming out left and right. People are saying, I told you. People think it's foul. People are saying, like, it just shows you if you are a politician or the elite, you can get away with anything. I'm going to continue with the article. Everything here smacks of a bargain. Dismissal of the indictment in exchange for immigration policy concessions. An anonymous source wrote in a 78-page ruling. The judge specifically ripped the DOJ for arguing that the bribery and fraud charges should be dismissed without prejudice, meaning the case could be revived after November's mayor election. So they can't even bring it back up now. Now, on the flip side, this is what the people who are in support of this are saying. They are saying that the Democrats weaponized against some of their own people who weren't falling in line. So they're saying that that's where these charges even came from. They said it was a witch hunt put on by the Democrats because Mayor Adams wasn't falling in line. This is what they're saying. And this is what you're hearing if you go online. And now this is the argument. You just see both sides going crazy, going at each other. That proposed setup would create the unavoidable perception that the mayor's freedom depends on his ability to carry out the immigration enforcement priorities of the administration, and that he might be more beholden to the demands of the federal government than to the wishes of his own constituents. Wow. Tossing the case for good ensures that going forward, the charges in the indictment cannot be used as leverage over Mayor Adams or the city of New York. Adams, who pleaded not guilty and could have faced jail time if convicted, called the charges baseless and urged New Yorkers to turn the page. He held up a copy of FBI Director Kash Patel's book, Government's Gangsters, The Deep State, the Truth, and the Battle for Our Democracy, encouraging people to read it and understand how we can never allow this to happen to another innocent American. The mayor and the Trump administration had denied allegations, and the Manhattan federal judges eagerly awaited the decision. Followed a political firestorm ignited 6 weeks ago by the DOJ ordering prosecutors to drop the case on Adams. In moving to dismiss the charges, then Deputy Attorney General said the decision was not based on the strength of evidence, but rather the case was stopping him from properly governing the city and from helping with Trump's immigration plans. Both and current Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche, both formerly Trump's criminal defense lawyers, claimed without providing evidence that the case was a politically motivated prosecution brought by then Manhattan U.S. Attorney Damian Williams and appointee of former President Joe Biden. To be clear, the court again emphasizes that it does not express any opinion as to the merits of the case or whether the prosecution of Mayor Adams should move forward. The court notes only that it has no authority to require that it can continue. Ultimately, because the decision to discontinue a prosecution belongs primarily to a political branch of government, it is the public's judgment and not this court's that truly matters, his ruling states. And leave it there. People are upset, and some people are shocked, but that didn't shock them as much as this next move that Mayor Adams pulled. That surprised a lot of people. Mayor Adams took it a step further. Mayor Adams said, I'm about to run as an independent. As an independent. So what's going on with this Mayor Adams and this independent situation? Well, Mayor Adams is running no longer as a Democrat. Actually, he is going to change to independent, and the Democrats are going to hell off on Mayor Adams right now. Everybody is saying like, oh, we called it. We knew that that's what that was his plan the whole time. And it's just got people in an uproar. And it's getting to the point where, as I'm looking on my timeline, people are really falling out of love with the political situation like that. And what I mean by that is, it's like people are losing trust. And I'm talking about both sides. I'm not talking about left or right. I'm just talking about in general. There's a lot of people who just, when you see stuff like this, and you're on the outside looking in, and you see a mayor of biggest city in the world, one of the biggest cities in the world, and you see him have these bribery charge, all these crazy charges, and then they just go away. And to the common American, we know we get charged, they don't go away. If you're not an elite, you get charged, you get brought to trial. There's no such thing as, well, we're going to drop your case because you're busy. Basically, they were saying he was too busy, and he needed more time to focus on being a mayor. So that was their reason for one of their reasons for dismissing it. And so we look in this other article where it says breaking news. Now I'm talking about this literally just broke. I'm pretty sure a lot of you hadn't even heard this news yet. This is like literally breaking news. Mayor Adams opts out of Democratic primary, launches independent re-election bid. So what I can say, before I get into this article, I can say that a lot of people that I listen to or follow that really go heavy into the political space and really go hard at talking about the political topics, they called all of this out. They were saying, like I said, that he was going to go hard on immigration for Trump. They were going to drop his charges. And he was going to basically disown the Democratic Party. Now, they didn't say he was going to go independent, but I put two and two together, and it kind of makes, sense from based on what they're saying. And damn it, if it all didn't come true. So let's get into it. On the heels of a federal judge dropping Mayor Eric Adams announced on Thursday that he would forego the Democratic Party and instead pursue an independent bid for re-election. Today, Mayor Eric Adams officially declares his candidacy for re-election as an independent candidate for the mayor. New Yorkers are strong and deserve strong leadership, the mayor said in a campaign video. There isn't a liberal or conservative way to fix New York. There's a right way or a wrong way. I've always put New York's people before politics and party, and I always will. Adams' move confirmed weeks of speculation. I have been hearing it for months, but weeks of speculation that he would take his chance in the general election. Rather than compete in a Democratic primary, he had increasingly little chance of winning. Recent polls have him with a 20% approval rate. This story is still developing. Now, this is an example where when people get mad about quote unquote conspiracy theories and they get mad at us for believing some of them or spreading some of them, but this is why. Now, this ain't my, we talk about the bigger, huge, the big political situations, but we don't cover political stuff all day long on this show. But this is one where what makes the conspiracy theorists or the people who, kind of read the tea leaves, these is an example of why we tend to believe them, because they were dead on the money. And I'm sure y'all saw the same thing I saw, that people were saying everything that happened, except they didn't call out that he would go independent. They did say he would disown the Democrats. I don't know if that was their way of saying he's going to go independent, but they said that. They said that All of this will happen. And then you look up, and he went hard on the immigration, Mayor Adams. Next thing you know, has his indictment dropped, as people were predicting. And now he totally distances himself away from the Democrats and totally going independent. So this is one, because I have political bloggers and YouTubers that I follow. This is one that they called out a long time ago, and this is why I follow the people that I do follow, because they know what they're talking about, and they called this one out. Like I said, if you go online, people are in an uproar. This independent announcement just happened. So today, I don't know if you listen to this podcast, today is Thursday, you will see people arguing online about this. It's like a bloodbath. So check it out. Check it out. Mayor Adams, charges drop. I want you to know that. And also that he is running independent. And another thing, y'all been following the Menendez brothers situation? I ain't gonna get too much into it, but they actually got a situation going on. The article says Menendez brothers accuse DA of violating California's victims' rights law amid their bid for freedom. So this article is talking about the Menendez brothers' bid for freedom. The attorneys for Eric and Lyle Menendez accused Los Angeles County District Attorney of violating California's victim rights law amid the brothers' ongoing push for their release from prison. The remarks come after they announced last month that he's asking the court to withdraw the motion for resentencing. In a motion submitted Tuesday, their lawyers said Victims Bills of Right Act that instead of championing the victim's family here, the motion to withdraw abandons them completely. The motion contends that the prison infractions that Hawkins said made the brothers a possible danger to the public, if released, were mostly about 15 years old, insisting that those infractions seem arcane and perhaps even quaint by today's standards. They include being in possession of a typewriter and stationary 27 years ago, improperly getting a pair of sneakers, spending too much time on the telephone, and possession of a floppy disk with personal letters on it. None of the infractions, according to the motion, indicate rationally there's any danger. Huckman has argued that the brothers do not meet the standards for resentencing or rehabilitation because they persist in telling these lies for the last over 30 years about their self-defense. Huckman also said in the office has identified 20 lies that they have told since the day of the murder, and that the brothers have admitted to 4 of them, while there are 16 additional lies that they haven't acknowledged. The brothers are serving life without possibility of parole for the 1989 shotgun murders of their parents, Kitty and Jose Menendez. Menendez family members who want the brothers released have said the brothers endured horrific abuse, have admitted guilt and apologized, and have pushed back against Huckman's insistence that the brothers weren't sexually abused, with one cousin calling the district attorney's tone hostile, dismissive, and patronizing. Huckman initially announced the move to withdraw the motion for resentencing on March 10th, calling the brothers' claims of self-defense part of a litany of lies. Following the press briefing, Lau Menendez posted on Facebook that all of those lies Hawkman talked about, several of them were admitted in the first trial, and several other lies were absolutely disproven or reasonably disputed. Hawkins' predecessor, George Gascon, announced in October that he supported resentencing for the brothers, recommended their sentences of life without the possibility of parole be removed, and said they should instead be sentenced for murder, which would be a sentence of 50 years to life, because both brothers were under 26 at the time of the crimes. They would be eligible for parole immediately with the new sentence. Menendez brother case, I remember that case like it was yesterday. And to see that it's still going on, that just show you like time goes by, but issues, unresolved issues, they never leave. This is another case that I see a lot of people arguing and going back and forth about. I haven't been following it recently. I just remember it from back in the day. But you killed your parents. Ain't nothing worse than bringing your killers into the world. You brought the person who murdered you, you brought them into the world. That's just the craziest thing to me. So Menendez brothers, I don't know what's the outcome of this going to be, but I know a lot of people want their ass to still be rotten. And then some people say that they're abused and want them to come out. So that's another case that I don't want to say we split down the middle, but damn near split down the middle, because I see people on both sides arguing. But something else that just happened that's crazy. Then y'all was following, this is one of the first, when we launched this podcast, one of the first stories, it was like maybe the second or third episode, because it was a huge breaking news. We covered the Young Thug plea deal. Young Thug's a rapper. He was accused of all type of murder for hire type of thing, drugs, RICO. The best way to put it is just a RICO. People thought he was going to get 20, 30, 40 years, even life. And then as the case went on, it started unraveling, and both sides agreed to a plea. Well, they trying to take that plea away and put Young Thug back in prison because of social media. Because of social media, he could lose his probation and possibly do 20 years or more. And this came from not only the Young Scooter situation that we talked about, and Young Thug has been very outspoken in saying that the cops shot the rapper Young Scooter and killed him, where the cops are saying he hopped a fence and broke his leg and bled out. A lot of people in Atlanta not believing that. Young Thug has been very outspoken, but that's not even half of it. There's another reason why they're trying to pull this and put him back in. And y'all tell me what y'all think about this. But this is from Fox 5 Atlanta. This is going to be huge. They've already filed a motion. Young Thug could lose his probation deal. Here's what we know. Young Thug's probation could be revoked if the Fulton County District Attorney's Office has its way. The rapper, whose legal name is Jeffrey Williams, is accused of violating his deal to end his involvement in the YSL RICO trial after a now deleted post to one of his social media accounts. Now, Young Thug, who pled guilty October 31st, 2024. That was the second day of our podcast. This podcast started October 30th, 2024. October 31st was the huge breaking news of Young Thug. We covered it here. It was one of the most downloaded episodes. They were sentenced to probation with conditions, including no contact with victims or their families. Prosecutors now allege that he violated those terms by amplifying social media posts that targeted a key law enforcement witness. They talking about the somebody in the DA's office, a woman. Prosecutors have filed a motion to revoke the probation of Williams, alleging his social media activity endangered witnesses and public officials. Also, Young Thug posed a threat to the integrity of the judicial system. They are trying to lock him up, and this is spearheaded by Fani Willis. And this is what they're saying. In a filing submitted Wednesday in Fulton County Superior Court, the state of Georgia requested that Judge Whitaker immediately remand Williams into custody, arguing his continued freedom under probation presents a clear and present danger to the public safety and undermines the rule of law. The motion outlines a series of events beginning with a preliminary gang murder hearing currently underway, in which Fulton County investigator Marisa Viverito is testifying. The court had explicitly barred any video or photography of Viverito during her testimony. However, a social media user identified as a blogger posted the image with the caption, "She doesn't want to be shown on screen. Well, here she is." And then this is what sank Young Thug in this situation. On April Fool's Day, Williams, which is Young Thug, reposted the image on his social media account, adding, "Marissa is the biggest liar in the DA's office." That post went viral, reportedly garnering over 2 million views and prompting a flood of comments, including threats to Marissa and her family. Those social media posts were pulled. Now, according to the motion, the fallout escalated quickly. Marissa's home address and her parents' home address were publicly posted. Prosecutors wrote, citing one post that said, "If the hate is real, then pull up on her mama crib," alongside a photo of her mother's house. This shit got out of control. Hours later, prosecutors say another post appeared threatening the life of Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis. One user wrote, "Will personally make sure Fani Willis is assassinated." So the thing is, you can't put all this on Young Thug. You can't. All of this, like the first part, he retweeted something, but like all of this now is just random people saying it, but they're trying to pin it all on Young Thug. The escalation from targeting a testifying witness to making direct death threats against the elected district attorney of Fulton County represents a grave and unprecedented attack on the justice system. The state argued that Williams, which is Young Thug's, actions are part of a broader campaign of intimidation, harassment, and misinformation designed to obstruct justice and silence those involved in the ongoing criminal proceedings. So all of this sparked, I believe Young Thug's attorney told Young Thug Young Thug, you need to post this immediately. And then Young Thug posted, and I quote, I don't make threats to people. I'm a good person. I would never condone anyone threatening anyone or definitely participate in threatening anyone. I'm all about peace and love. Young Thug's attorney, Brian Steele, sent the following statement about the motion. The motion, and I quote, the motion is baseless. While intimidation and threats of violence are never appropriate, Jeffrey Williams has done nothing wrong. We look forward to seeking a dismissal of this petition. Now, court documents reference additional attempts to manipulate public opinion, including social media references to Judge Whitaker as YSL Whitaker. Georgia law allows for the revocation of probation if a defendant engages in criminal conduct or actions that endanger public safety. Prosecutors emphasize that Williams' significant influence over people worldwide amplifies the danger posed by his action. Failure to act decisively will only encourage further attempts to threaten, harass, and intimidate those involved in this case. So what's coming up next? Prosecutors also requested that the court order Williams to reimburse law enforcement for the additional security measures taken in response to the threats. They are going hard, y'all. The integrity of this court and the safety of those involved in this prosecution are at stake. The state urges this court to take swift and decisive action by revoking the defendant's probation and remanding him into custody. Somebody got to take Young Thug's phone. Somebody got to take his phone. Everybody needs a me in their camp. That's what this article shows me. Everybody needs a me in their camp because I would take Young Thug's phone. I'd be like, bruh, you know, I love you. You cool. But give me your damn phone, man, because they're going to lock your ass up. You're going to be doing 20 years and you're going to be kicking yourself because you're going to be doing 20 years because you posting on Instagram or Twitter or X or whatever it's called. But on the other side, this is why the Atlanta is just a wild place, man. It's the law enforcement and the public literally hate each other in Atlanta. One reason out of many reasons, I had to get the hell out of Atlanta. Just tired of the whole vibe. But Atlanta is a place where the public, the general public, and the law enforcement literally hate each other. And so this is not only just because of that. They are mad about the Young Scooter situation. They are trying to put a muzzle on Young Thug. And when he was coming out and speaking, I was thinking to myself, like, I wonder, can they violate his probation for this? And literally the next day, you get an article talking about they have filed a motion to revoke his probation. We should have an update on that soon. Is Young Thug going down? We started this podcast reporting that Young Thug had got a probation on a case that many people thought was going to take him under. It was one of the most downloaded episodes. And before we even got into 2025 good, he might be going back. And on that note, I got to thank the people that make this possible. The people that allow me and our community to come together and talk about whatever it is that's on our mind. We don't have to bend to no political party. We don't have to bend to no big corporation. We don't even have to bend to no celebrities. We don't have to kiss nobody's ass. We can say what we want to say and what we need to say. And the reason we are able to do that is because we are a subscription-based podcast. We support each other, so we don't have to worry about what somebody think or what somebody don't like about what we're talking about or what we saying. In other words, these people keep truth alive. So I always shout out my subscribers. I always shout out my subscribers because they mean the world to me. So today I want to thank Tina. Phone moving a little slow. Sorry, y'all. Tina, with a $10 donation, just said she want to keep truth alive. And I appreciate it. So Tina, come on down. And I need everybody in the chat. Thank Tina for subscribing. And if you want to be like Tina and be a subscriber and get a shout out, please subscribe. The description link is in the notes. Description link is in the notes. And if you're listening, it's in the notes on your phone. If you're watching, it's in the notes in the caption. I appreciate all the subscribers. Y'all really mean the world to me, and y'all really helping keeping this show, keeping the lights on, and keeping us able to come in here and allowing us to come in here and talk about whatever we need to talk about and whatever we want to talk about. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But on this Thursday, y'all, I'm telling y'all, it's war in those social media streets today. So if you're on social media with the way all this different news going on, be careful. People are really sensitive right now, and don't take it too personal. Coming up tomorrow, I got a big update. Supposed to be confirmed today on the Diddy Monster, aka Mohawk Diddy, aka Sean Combs. I'm just waiting to get confirmation, and I will be bringing that to you tomorrow. Other than that, much love. I love y'all, but I'm out. Peace. We are done. Boom, boom, boom. Another one bites the dust. Do. Yo, 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 what's up? What's up, y'all? What's up? How everybody feeling this Thursday? Y'all drinking y'all water or what? Y'all drinking y'all water or what? What up, Michelle? Michelle, how you feeling? How you feeling? Just getting Apple and Spotify loaded up. Y'all know the routine. Thanks, Kobe. My boy Kobe. Appreciate that, bro. Let's get Apple and Spotify loaded up. Boom, 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 boom. What a day. What a week. It is crazy. This one of those weeks. If you're scared, stay off of social media. It's a dangerous place right now. What's going? What up, Diamond? Oh, Michelle driving. What's up, Mini Me in the building? What up, Diamond? What's up, Mini Me? We almost there. One more day. One more day. Okay, Shauna in the building. You say she's driving. You got your seatbelt on, Shauna? I hope you got your seatbelt on, Shauna. Shout out to my Facebook family. Shout out to everybody who we got in the breakfast crew today. We got Jennifer. We got, what's up, Tashia? Taisha? Okay, I think that's, hey, good morning. Hey, well, good morning, Taisha. Thank you for joining us this morning. Look at that dreamer say, I need to be independent. I vote for real values, not Christian, not hate, just good moral values for every single one of us. I'm with you now, dreamer. That's why, if you notice, I've been independent for a long time. I don't have no hate for either side. I like being independent because it allows me just to look at an issue and just judge the issue or decipher the issue for what it is, instead of saying that, oh, I'm a Democrat, so I got to say this, or I'm a Republican, so I got to say this, or I can't say this because I'm a Democrat, or I can't say that because I'm a Republican. I don't like that. I like to be able to look at everything, and just for me, I just want to determine, do I feel like it's right or it's wrong? It's things that the Republicans do that I agree with, and it's things I don't agree with. Same thing with the Democrats. It's some things that the Democrats do that I agree with, and it's some things that they stand for that I don't agree with. So it leaves me to say, you know what? I'm better off just being independent, so I can just be honest and true to who I am. But like I say, whatever floats your boat. Most of my family is Democrats. Probably all of my family is Democrats, and I think about it. I might be the only independent in my whole family. But that's how it go. Mona got some news for us. Upstate New York officer won't face criminal charges after fatally shooting a 13-year-old in June. Jeez, I'm telling y'all, this news cycle is crazy. This news is crazy. Y'all. But hey, that's what we got y'all for. We're gonna just keep talking about it. We're gonna get through it. Another week almost down. And one more day to go, and we will be partying for the weekend. It'll be time to party. So let's just get through this one more day. So y'all, Lauren said she's here, but she has to drive to work, so she's only listening. All right, Lauren, thanks for holding us down. Let's see. Episode still loading. Episode still loading. What everybody got planned for this weekend? Yeah, drive safe, Lauren. Y'all be scared. Yeah, what's up? What up, Mona? What you got for us, Mona? I need some more Mona's. Mona, I need some more of your hot news. Mini Me, what else you got for us, Mini Me? I had so many different stories I had to work on today. I don't really know nothing about what else going on. I need your help, Mini-Me. God, I'm glad. I'm glad Lauren don't text and drive. There you go, Lauren. You know, don't have me over here worried. There you go. Thanks, Mini-Me. Mini-Me says Amazon reportedly submits last-minute bid to acquire TikTok ahead of Saturday's deadline for TikTok's Chinese parent company, ByteDance. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, y'all roasted. Oh, yeah, yeah. I'm glad you said that. Y'all know I'm working on the Flow Show Goon the Flow Show Goon Squad merch. The flow. Hey, look, y'all know I'm working on the Flow Security merch. Y'all tore Willie ass up. Hey, I think it was Lauren. Which one of y'all said something like, you cute when you say something? Y'all was tearing Willie ass up. No Diddy. Hey, look, I'm designing it. Y'all know it take me a little while on my designs, but I got to design. Y'all are like the piranhas. Y'all like piranhas. The way y'all get on somebody. Willie bit off more than he could chew. Oh, that was you, Lauren. Yeah, I was like, Lauren is silly. Hey, Lauren is funny. Lauren said he probably never heard. He probably never had nobody tell him he was cute in his life. Thank you, Mini-Me. Breaking news: federal judge dismisses bribery case against New York City Mayor Eric Adams. We just talked about that today. That was what we covered today. Oh, okay. Hey, I love today. They don't know we got the Goon Squad, the real Goon Squad. Lauren said, "Oh, he was creepy with Jen." Y'all told, hey, look, what happened to him? He disappeared. Yeah, he got. Hey, yeah, he got a face that only a grandmother could love, and not my. Hey, look, my grandmother, she'll call him. She'll tell you what you really look like. My granny used. I ain't gonna say which friend, but it was always one of my friends that my granny couldn't remember his name, and she'd always say, "You know, your friend." She used to say, "You know, your friend, the one that looked like Deputy Dog." I say, Granny, why you always say he looked like Deputy Dog? Hey. Oh no, I saw that. I think that's when I seen Lauren say something. I don't know. I saw something going on, but I figured y'all had it. We on that ass, no Diddy. Tell him that dreamer. Hey, that dreamer, we might you might have helped design the new Flow Security shirts. I might have to put on there in that dream. I might have put on there, we on that ass, no Diddy. Hey, look. The shirt's gonna say something. We on that ass, no Diddy. Yeah, y'all gotta be careful. It's a lot. We all got on his ass, no Diddy. Hey, look, I know I saw everybody. That's why I said it was like piranhas. That's why I said y'all like piranhas. It was so many people. It was people that I ain't even know. I felt like that was on Willie's ass. Thank you, Mini-Me. Coca-Cola recalls over 10,000 cans of Coke. Y'all better be careful. Be careful. Oh yeah, we get the Flow Security shirts is coming. The Flow Security shirts is coming. The Flow Security shirts are coming. We on that. Our motto is, we on that ass, no Diddy. Yeah, y'all tore Willie up. Hey, look, I was like, I think y'all blasted Willie off the whole app. I ain't seen Willie since. Okay, according to Mini Me, Larry Fink says Bitcoin could replace the dollar as the world's reserve currency because of national debt. Wouldn't that be something? Yeah, it was a joint effort. I said y'all was tearing. It was about 30 of them. Willie had about 30 people on his ass, seemed like. He say something to one, and it was 30 talking about his ass. That was funny. That was probably the most excitement. That was probably the most attention he ever had in his life, y'all. Y'all made his day. Y'all made Willie's day. Most attention he ever had in his life. His podcast, y'all gotta make sure y'all check his podcast out tomorrow. It's called the Willie Podcast. Let's see if we got Apple and Spotify loaded up. Y'all know I'm about to become a streamer. I'm about to just be streaming all day. Okay, Apple and Spotify still loading. Hey, Michelle, did you tear his ass up too? No, did he? Yeah, the Willy Nilly podcast. Yeah, Shauna, hey, look, one thing about the difference. I don't mind shouting out people that's hating because I don't have no hate in my blood. See, people confuse no filter and honesty. They confuse that sometimes with hate when it's actually love. I don't have no ill feelings against nobody like that. I don't. I'm appreciative, and I am so happy with the platform and the community that God has placed me in. You can't get me upset. I look at it all. I take it all in stride. I ain't worried about it. Good morning. Good morning. Kay Marie says, good morning, everyone. She late to the party, but just glad to catch her live. Yeah. Hey, Kay Marie. I was wondering where you was. I said, Kay Marie, she gonna you need a note you need a note. You gotta come in when you come into class late, you gotta have a tardy slip. Where your tardy slip? I know. Not dreaming. So I'm not watching this podcast. No attention or support from me. I feel you, not dreaming. Okay, I know. Okay, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle got his ass too. No, it's all good, K Marie. We all one thing about us. We all a hardworking community. Y'all see, I pump out. I don't know too many people that pump out more content than me on the day. I work hard, and that's why I attract a hardworking community. Many me probably at work right now. Happy birthday to Shan. Everybody tell Shan happy birthday. Mini Me, Michael Jackson biopic Michael may be split into two movies. As a result, Lionsgate and Universal Pictures will likely push its current October 3rd release date. Man, this movie taking too long. This movie taking too long. Jennifer gave him a view. Nice. That was nice of you, Jennifer, to give him a view. So then I don't know how many views did he have after that, too. Yeah, man, Willie something else. Let's see what we got. Okay, cool. Look like the internet working better today, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm glad that the sit processed early. You know, it usually take forever. Man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, look, Apple and Spotify is loaded. Willie trying to be like me. Hey, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, Diamond. It's a lot of people trying to copy me. But yeah, Willie is one of them. But it's a lot of people trying to copy me. It's so many people who do the news or do what I do, and they copy right off of me. But I don't mind it. Hey, look, hey, look, what better if you want to be like somebody? I'd rather you. Hey, look, you choose me. That's all good. Hey, look, Willie don't know how many views he got. Willie don't know what views are. Willie don't know what that is. But yeah, y'all, the top raw, what did they say? Raw honesty. Raw honesty in a polarized world. I'm so glad I came up with a family who told it to you like it was and didn't care about your feelings, which is why I have thick skin to this day. And it's just like annoying to see people who get so butthurt about another person's opinion. Everybody got different opinion, man. What everybody so butthurt about? I'm so glad I was raised in the family I was raised in. That's why none of that stuff don't bother me. My family been speaking straight, whatever was on their mind or whatever they thought you need to hear. Never gave a fuck about your feelings. And I like that because obviously more people should have came. I wish more people came up like that so they wouldn't be crying and so hurt when somebody disagrees with them. It's crazy. Michelle in Shauna's neck of the word. Greg good. I'm glad you asked about Greg. Greg good. Greg working. Greg be doing it's a lot of hard work. It's a lot of hard work that go on offline. Y'all got, and that's what and Greg be working and I'll be working. It's a lot of y'all don't have no clue how much work goes on outside of live. It's crazy, but it must be done. Oh, Willie was hey y'all gotta tell Genuine about Willie somehow. Y'all gotta text her or something. But long story short, Willie came in trolling yesterday, and then I cooked him. And then when we got off of live, Jennifer and Michelle and Shauna and Amy got into it with him again, and they cooked him more. And I ain't seen Willie since. They blasted Willie all the way off the app. I don't even know if he's still on Facebook. Hey y'all, let's show my Mini Me some love, but she working. She still find time to pop in on us and give us some news. So everybody show Mini Me some love for her dedication to the Flow Show No Filter family. Mini Me, she says, have a blessed Friday Eve, everybody. Stay safe and keep your head on the swivel. I'm out. Yeah, y'all. Hey, look, when you got Michelle, Shauna, Amy, Jennifer, and Lauren on your ass, you got hell to pay. Yeah, we love you, Mona. But yeah, y'all, we gotta be a society that y'all remember what movie was that when they was like You want the truth? And it was like, you can't handle the truth. What movie was that? Can somebody tell me? What was that movie when the person was like, you can't handle the truth? I never knew how true that scene in the movie was. People want the truth, but a lot of people who want the truth can't even handle the truth. Oh, okay, a few good men. Thanks, Jennifer. Yeah. When I was little, I didn't understand why that part was so popular. But now, when you get older, now I see why it's so popular, because it's the most frustrating thing is people who want the truth so bad, but they can't handle the truth. So really what they really want is they want the truth that they can handle. They want the truth that they want to hear. That's not the truth. The truth comes, the truth don't care about your feelings. The truth is the truth. It don't change because your feelings change. So I get older and I realize why that part was so popular, because so many people want the truth. But see, the truth, you have to be able to handle the truth. See, I can handle the truth. See, I can handle somebody speaking their truth. That's why people could come in here, troll me, and I can still shout them out. Your truth or whatever you're saying doesn't bother me. That's what you're saying. You got a right to feel how you want to feel. And I also have the right to not give a fuck. So we got to be able to handle the truth. We can't just be asking for something that we can't handle. So that's going to be my new, a matter of fact, I might have to watch A Few Good Men over the weekend. You can't handle the truth. Oh, yeah, I'm going to Boston. Yep, my bad. I forgot to mention Boston. No, Boston, so many people that asked me to come to Boston, me. I might have forgot to mention it, but Boston is a for sure city. You don't even have to worry. I got you there, but I got so many. It's been a lot of people that hit me up and say they want me to come to Boston. So Boston is a for sure. You don't even have to worry. I think even somebody even sent me, even besides you, somebody even sent me a venue or a couple venues in Boston. So I will 100% be in Boston. Boston is one of the top cities who have been letting me know that they want me to come to Boston. So for sure, me, don't even got to worry. Boston is up there as a for sure city. So I might have forgot to say it the other day, but we got Boston for sure, Las Vegas for sure, Detroit for sure, Cleveland for sure, the Carolinas for sure. I don't know, like Myrtle Beach, Greenville. Those are for sure. I got to hit the Carolinas. I have so many fans in the Carolinas. It's crazy. I think a lot of it came from the Michael Miller case, because that was out of Myrtle Beach, and that was a huge case for me that I covered. But Houston and Chicago are also up there as pretty much for sure cities. Yeah, I meant to correct y'all on that. I meant to correct you on that. Correct on that, Lauren. It's the Sunday. I'm glad you brought that up, because my best friend told me that the 23rd was Monday. I looked at it wrong on my phone. So the 22nd is Sunday, but it's going to be a Sunday. We're trying to lock in the exact date, but it's going to be a Sunday. If it's the 22nd, it'll be the 22nd, but it will be a Sunday. I'm going back and forth and negotiating right now with my team. So thanks for bringing that up, Lauren, because I actually meant to correct it the next day. I forgot though. So yeah, 22nd. It's going to be a Sunday. That venue, the venue that we picked, Sundays is the best day that they have open. They have stuff on Fridays and Saturdays, but they don't have anything on Sundays. So I figured, okay, we'll do a Sunday. Of June? No, you corrected. This is the one I'm telling when you corrected me about when I said the 23rd. And you was like the Sunday, the 22nd. Remember that? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, because somebody brought it up. And I was like, yeah, my best friend told me that when I said the 23rd, that was Monday, and I meant Sunday. So yep. So we got that all squared away. So yep, it'll be Sunday, hopefully the 22nd. Still going back and forth, but it will be a Sunday for sure. Other than that, yeah, like I said, so Houston, Detroit, Boston, Las Vegas, Cleveland, and up and down in the Carolinas. For sure, I will be there. Okay. Sweet, Shauna. So good. We got that together. Y'all, I gotta meet me on TikTok. I got some cases I gotta dive into. Much love to everybody in the Breakfast crew. I'm gonna continue to get that tour together, and as I get things more finalized, I will definitely reach out to y'all. I'll probably make the announcement in the And I Don't Like It Facebook group. So be looking out. If you're not in the Facebook group, it's called the Flows And I Don't Like It Army. We basically putting the tour together in that group. I kind of like it because a lot of people in there. Jen is doing a great job of putting the stuff together for the tour. So thank you to Jennifer. She has been really organizing and getting this whole situation organized and adding some structure to the Flow And I Don't Like It Army. We got rid of some of those moderators that were messing up, and that feels good. So it's all good. So check it out, y'all. Let's get them outs in the chat. Meet me on TikTok. I got a lot of posts I got to work on today. I got a lot of social media. Like I told y'all, we ramping up the social media posts because we are getting ready for the trial date, May 5th. This is what we are. Hey, one thing about it, mostly all of us have come together. Diddy has brought all of us together. And I'm looking forward in covering this case. And I'm looking forward to every morning coming to y'all and talking about what the hell going on in that Diddy case. I cannot wait. What we got? One more month, basically. Yeah, basically like one more month. So much love to y'all. I look forward to going over this Diddy case, man. I can't wait. We're gonna have some fun, and we also gonna get to the bottom of some shit. So everybody, thank you, Diamond. I appreciate it. I always try to give y'all my best work. I'm out. K Marie, I'm glad you came in on the tail end. Kobe One Shinobi, Michelle, Lauren, Jennifer, Mini Me, Shauna, the whole squad, Michelle, the Breakfast crew. We are out.